got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you could you care for a cunning cottage we could share? The world will pardon my mush, but I have got a crush, my baby, on you.
Hey, sup? I just got a haircut. Do we like it? Do we like it? Hot as balls right now, so I'm not gonna talk for long. And also I forgot my mic, so apologies for the sound. Katabasis, F Kuang. Not too far into it. I'm also finding that I'm between another read, so 30 pages in. It's very stress-induced and hellish, but so far entertaining. In the world of magic and academia, so it's fun, but very much in the academia space and like the stress of it all and papers, research papers, the competitiveness. Just got it down. It's very popcorn readish. So yeah, today literally just gonna bop around town. I just have like a bunch of errands to run. I've got like film to develop. I've got to pick up some gifts for an upcoming trip. I have like light dinner plans. Honestly, just trying to run to shaded places because it's hot. Let's go.
When I live my dream, I'll take you with me, riding on a golden horse.
Love, it's the best.
This is why my skin breaks out.
Howdy folks, another day of shopping. I'm in Untitled picking up tote bags. My friend has this like tote bag wall. I'm going to contribute to it. We're going to Artist Bakery now. Just got out of London Bagel. God, what a zoo. 3-hour waiting for bagels. It's crazy.
نگاه کردیم با آسمان نگاه کردیم نمیخوا اون دم صبح طلوع آفتاب نمیخوا ببینیم سرخ و زرد آفتاب و موقع غروب دیگه نمیخوای ببینی. ماه دیدی، نمیخوای ستاره ها رو ببینی. شب مهتاب اون قرص کامل ماه دیگه نمیخوای ببینی. چشمت میخوای ببندی.
Sup, I really need to do a sit down with y'all. I really do. I think this is gonna be a 2-week vlog. I just feel not well. Like, I just wanna lay in bed and hope to die in my sleep. But I think I should probably step out. I just got off work early, which is nice. I was literally just gonna go home and take a nap and not think about the world for a second or forever. But I feel like I should probably do something. So there's this book pop-up. There's a book pop-up that's really cool. I saw it at the Seoul Book Fair, but it's at a mall now, and I want to see it. They had some things that I didn't see at the book fair, and so that's rude. I'm just gonna go check it out. Probably not gonna buy anything, because I had a pretty heavy shopping weekend, just buying gifts and stuff. It's not even for me. Isn't that great? Ugh. Anyway, let's go.
Stars are still on high, but they don't twinkle anymore. Why does it seem they've lost their gleam? Somehow the lovely flowers have no fragrance anymore. Where is their bloom? Their sweet. Darling, that just shows what your goodbye. Nothing I can do. Oh, there's a lull in my life.
Но там всегда идет дождь, как здесь и сейчас. Вот ты, к примеру, что-нибудь видишь во сне во время дождя?
Мертвецов. Всегда только мертвецов.
Правильно. И не ты один, кстати. Если ты умрешь во сне во время дневного дождя, то останешься с ним навсегда.
Folks, if you could see the state of my room right now, hold on. Okay, it doesn't look bad from that end, but I'm currently packing right now for LA. Did I mention that? I forget if I did or not. I'm going to LA next week, just a quick trip. I'm currently packing. Howdy, folks. I feel a bit in a disarray, not just because I'm packing, but also because I watched this horror film that I just forgot the name of. Door, 1988, Japanese slasher film. It's about a woman who, ordinary stay-at-home mom, the patriarchy is after her, and so are sleazy salesmen, door-to-door salesmen. And one of them gets obsessed with this woman, comes into her home. So it's like a home invasion slasher film. I'd pair this beautifully with Funny Games by Mikao Haneke. I think both work perfectly and speak to each other very well. Typical Japanese apartment, but it does this fun thing where the camera is overhead so you can see her running away in different rooms, and all the rooms are interconnected, so it's like this labyrinth-ish small space maze fun set. Yeah, and also I spent like all night last night not being able to sleep and watching a bunch of scary movies. I've told you that I've been unwell. This is what I do when I'm unwell. I doom scroll on TikTok, I watch a bunch of horror films, and I isolate myself. Yeah, what I think it is just like one part's I'm seeing a bunch of people next week, so I know my social battery will be completely drained. I just need this buffer this weekend to just sort of amp myself up for next week. So taking it chill pretty much this past week, and time to myself. Yesterday's exhibit was wonderful. It's good. It's good to spend time alone, and happy that I did. I don't think I filmed too much yesterday, but oh, I can show you this. Yesterday, needed like a last minute trip to Olive Young, but my favorite cologne brand was doing a pop-up right next to Olive Young. Of course I had to go. And look at this! It's called Seno, and they do like a lot of hair product, hair mists and things like that, but they do colognes, and my favorite from them is Slow September. It has just like this nice woody musk scent. It smells very much like that nice feeling after a hot shower and that freshness, but with a bit of musk. Yeah. Got some stickers, fun stickers there. Cute, cute, cute. Gonna use those. Yeah, they had this like fun game, like a gachapon game with the claw. And not a claw, what am I saying? It was just I just pressed a button, folks, and a thing came out. I really wanted the perfume samples. I didn't get it. I just got hair essence. Got Afterbath hair essence there. We also got this. What is this? Ooh, yes. We got body wash, single-use pocket, body lotion. Look at that. Ooh, got more stuff. Ooh, we've got shampoo, and is this conditioner? Ooh, like a hair treatment, so it must be a mask of some sort. There we have it. Nope, it's conditioner. How fun is that? Look at that. I'll use these on my trip. Guys, this is why I love pop-ups in Korea. Honestly, all these things, I love. I didn't have to do anything. Free, totally free. Yeah, I did that, and then went to Olive Young, got my things, and then went home. Sort of just decompressed and everything, and watched 3 horror movies in a row. I just finished filming my film wrap-up, so there we have it. I've done like all my wrap-ups before I had to go, so all I have to do is just edit it. I find that editing those are a bit easier these days. It's just, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to, it's just the sound of my voice I hate hearing. To anybody else that enjoys it, good on you. Me, hate it. As far as like reads that I want to do, yeah, I'm deciding. So I have Less Than Zero by Bret, Easton, Ellis. Rules of Attraction. Also, commenter out there was like, ooh, it's a Bret summer. You get it, like Bret. Anyway, I'm going to have a Bret summer. Why not? Someone had told me one of these is more of a winter read and the other is more summery. I think I'm going to do Less Than Zero. Mostly because the font is bigger and I'm sure I'll get through this more. So this will be my physical read when I hop and bop around the city. On the plane, I'm reading a manuscript by a very good friend. I don't want to talk about what it's about. And also, I don't really want to know what it's about. I like jumping into these things, not knowing anything. And yeah, so special. If you're watching this, I think you know who you are, and I'm so excited to read your work. Most likely Less Than Zero. We'll figure it out. I was just like, you know what? I need to do more Korean literature in my life. I live in Korea. I should read more Korean things. And I don't. And that's really disrespectful, I think. I did pick these up at Kyobo like about 2 weeks ago. Mostly because they were $5 each. Brand new $5, guys. Isn't that insane? Okay, they're not like the longest thing in the world. but $5? Amazing. Anyway, I have 3 Days in That Autumn by Wanseo. This is a novella that delves into the grim irony of women's life-giving capacity. A gynecologist facing retirement must reckon with the legacy of her traumatic past. Oh, a victim of rape during the Korean War. I'll stop there. That sounds a bit grim for my trip. Oh, leave that there. And I also have Rust by Gui-Ja. Story of a man who aspires to become a journalist only to lose the job to someone with good connections at the newspaper. Oh, and there's another story. Swamp is a story of a tragic fate that consumes one man's life. The conflict centers around a middle school history teacher who is picked up by the State Intelligence Service for comments made in class. Ooh. Both female writers here, and this is to let y'all know that I do read a lot of women. And I like it that way. Honestly, don't like men. Manscaped. Give them some credit. I read translated women's fiction. Someone had made like a comment a while back about, you should read more translated fiction. And I was like, I think that's literally my entire identity, if anyone must know. Anyway, got those. It's like 3:40 and it's good light, so I'm gonna have a fashion show to myself. I don't know if I'll film any of that. Honestly, it's been hectic. Like this morning, as I was doing laundry, that was loud. I was packing, that was a lot. I was taking down my laundry, last week's laundry, and at the same time, catching up on BookTube and all of that. So it's chaos over here. It's like I have 3 different things going on, and it's all in this secluded space, and I'm just, I should really have a checklist of things to do, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm planning my outfits. I think I have a good measure of what I'm gonna wear. That's it. I think that's the end of the vlog. I'm not sure if I decide to film my fashion show. You'll see it, but I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, I hope this was okay. Very much a downtime vlog. If anyone needed a peek into like what I like to do by myself and what I am doing by myself, this is it. Really not much happened on this end. As always, be well. Do good work. Keep in touch. I don't think you'll see it, but drenched in sweat right here. I'm nearly finished packing. I'm about to go. Stressed as hell. Don't got enough party funds, so if anyone wants to send funds over, please do. I'll have my PayPal coffee link downstairs. I still have a bunch of things to do. D-Day is in 2 days, but I've got 2 days of work left. I just finished, no, 1 more day of work left. Look at this. I've got thank you cards to write. Did I tell you I'm going to LA? This is all before D-Day, LA. In that part of packing where I'm like, wait, do I need that? Do I actually need that? And I'm like, oh, wait, I really do actually need to bring that. And then I've taken stuff out of my suitcase too. 1 or 2 things. Okay, let's do this. I thought this was going to be a plain read, but I ended up finishing it yesterday. Surprised by myself. I had like about 100 pages left, and I was like, you know what? I'll just save it for the plane. Not sure if I'll bring this back home. I don't know if I have any friends here that want to read Katabasis by F Kuang. Maybe people back home, but anyway, overall, it's fine. I think the bigger questions it's asking is what is one to do in the scope of academia, and if one's work in academia amounts to anything in the real world, if it matters at all. That's probably not what you want to hear with Katabasis, given it's like a world about magic and diving in and out of hell. But that's the main core of it, as well as what is hell but people on Earth? Or is it actually a place that one ends up at? And then what is a lived life? Fun. It was like a lot of fun. I had a dashing time with this and entertaining. I definitely see this as like a Netflix adaptation or a feature film, and yeah, all the best to F Kuang. This was fun. Right now I'm reading, I think this will be an airplane read. Sorry, it's covered up. It has a naked lady on it, and I cannot be having that at work. So The High Road by Edna O'Brien, kindly gifted to me by Modern Ajma. Love you, Yena. I made merely a dent in it, 14 pages. So far, really good. I really love the atmospheric writing that it has. The first few lines are quite a punch. Can I read it to you? And this is how I usually judge a book, by reading the first few lines. If I'm sold by the first page, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. It rose, swelled, then burst and dispersed in a great clatter of sound. First it seemed to be a roar inside my head, a remembered roar, a remembered summons, but then through the warrens of sleep it became clear that it was a roar being uttered at that very moment, either in the room or on the landing outside. I thought I heard my name, Anna, Anna, being uttered with malice. Ooh, so sharp, so beautiful, really draws you in. And I loved that, the speed of that as well. So I'm reading that. Thank you, Muji cover, if anyone must know. This is like the Muji notebook cover, but it fits most books. If you have one of those like 200-page range books. Beautiful subscriber, friend A, sent this over. We got book mail. Let's open it. Here we go. Can you see it? Okay. That is quite fantastic, isn't it? Let me open that up for you. Beautiful. Notes to John by Joan Didion. Oh, a card. Do we need any notes on Notes to John? What are my thoughts on this being published posthumously? Very private life about Didion. It's posthumous. I still respect her. I think it's more out of immense curiosity as a great admirer. Joan Didion taught me to write. There is one thing about her writing that has always struck me, and it's sort of this defensive, cold nature to her writing, yet still remains intimate. And it's that beauty, you know. I think that's the allure, the mystery, the magic of Didion. And when you have things like this, then I am morbidly curious about what aspects of her writing show up and don't show up. For example, love. Love never shows its face in Didion's fiction. And I've always wondered that. Same as sex. She never really wrote sex scenes. They're like moments of passion and moments of like high melodrama connected to love, but like it usually isn't there. And I've always wondered that, and I've always been fascinated by how she saw love. So hope to see that in here. And yeah, you know what? I think I'll save this when I get back. It'll be a nice treat. I've already like packed up my books and selected what I'll read on the plane, so I don't want to have to bring more books. And I think I have enough, so this is wonderful. Thank you. A, love ya. Let me tell you, I've been down and out. I just don't... I think what it is like, in parts, coming home is always the great reminder of, like, what am I doing with my life? And then also, like, it's like a performance. Not that, like, I get... that I'm, like, any different than my usual self. It's like, I'm forced to be only remembered as who I am to my peers back home and what they see me as, versus, say, how I am now. So much time has passed, and also they remember me differently as I left them. And which I am not now. I feel like I've changed for the best part. It's just like those times where when you haven't seen your friends in so long and they make jokes about your old self and you're like, who is that? And why does it feel so iffy? Because it's not me. Not that it bugs me in any way. It's just funny how people perceive you. It's just the carnival of perceptions that I have to undergo. On top of that, I don't know, haven't been mentally well. I just don't really talk to people Monday through Friday, to be honest. It looks like I have a very social life, but for the most part, most of my time is spent completely alone. I'm to myself for the most part. I've kind of just been holed up in my apartment the past few weeknights. I would just come home from work and then watch like 2 or 3 movies, and then I know, not healthy guys, not healthy, but let me tell you, my count is up. I think one of my subscribers beat me though. One of y'all have 160 watches. I'm not there yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm just not happy with myself. Anyway, see you stateside, LA. Hydrate. I'm bringing my wall, of course. I love this thing. I think it's like perfect. 16 ounces, perfect travel size too. I feel like 24 ounces is just way too heavy. Oh, if anyone must know, this is my snack of choice for the plane. It is potato chips, mala flavor. Mala is like malatang. It's like a Chinese brothy spicy soup with like that Szechuan pepper flair to it. So it's that kind of spiciness that numbs. I've had these before and I like them enough. I just thought like having a
bag of potato chips is just too, it takes up too much space. So I thought this takes up less space because it's cylindrical.